Life is not just. And then if we want to argue on this level, then we get angry with God, because we think that God is to be blamed, because God is not fair, because we are what we call different. And when we look at others and they seem to be much better than us, we fall into the sin of envy, and envy leads to resentment. At the end of the day, it's not a question of justice. At the end of the day, it's a question of grace. Because everything we have, who we are today, is really the grace of God. So if you have this, if you are born in this situation, if you have this work, if you have this gift, it is really the grace of God. And God knows what gift we need. That is why in the letter of St. Paul to Corinthians, we are told that God is the giver of all gifts. And He gives His gifts freely according to what we need to do in life. So everybody, with whatever gifts that you have received, can live life to the fullest. It doesn't mean that we have to be someone else, to be in somebody else's position in order to find life. In fact, if we were in somebody else's position and not where we are, we might find ourselves misfit. Sometimes we try to be in a position that actually does not suit us. So we must be where we are supposed to be, where God placed us. That is the best position in life. That is where we find real happiness. So what is justice? Justice is to use our gifts in such a way that these gifts are used for the common good.